Hi, I'm Clemmer, and we're here with your January 29th Friday News.
Hey, I'm Jordan. This is Clemmer. We're going to talk about the OCFV.
Starting next week, we're going to do a Ohio County's Funniest Video section. You guys submit videos that are school appropriate, of course, to Mr. Johnson, and we'll pick the funniest and put them on the news. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Addie, this is Rhiannon and Miss Nicodemus, and we're here to talk about the Youth Service Center. So, what exactly is your job here?
I take care of students' needs, make sure that you guys have everything that you need to be successful here at school and academically and hopefully as an adult. Make sure you have pencils, paper. I've got everything from shoes and socks to deodorant to underwear, clean clothes, hoodies, jackets, school supplies, everything that you might need to be successful.
So, what times will you be here if someone was to come if they needed something?
I'm here all the time. I'm here all day. The same time that you guys get here, I'm usually here about 7:15, and then I leave about 3:45, sometimes sooner. But I'm in my office. If I'm not in my office, I'm running around the building. I plan other events like the career fair and reality store and things like that. So I'm always in the building. It's just a matter of hunting me down.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Clemmer,
I'm Jordan.
Dakota. I'm Vincent.
and we're your sports analysts. Okay, so in a couple of weeks, the Super Bowl will be coming around, and it'll be the Carolina Panthers against the Denver Broncos. And we're here to talk to you about what we think will be the outcome of that game. Vincent?
Well, for my prediction, I'm going to say Peyton Manning is going to throw 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, but he's going to win the game. He's going to have around 300 yards because he needs his Super Bowl because he's going to go out with the bang.
No.
Cam Newton.
No, stop. Go ahead. Yeah. That's all we have to say is Cam Newton. Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
Who's gonna get stopped?
Come on.
I mean,
There's
you're
no,
talking about the
no.
number 1 defense in the league, and who got Tom Brady on the ground 23 times. The number 1 defense. You got DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller. Michael Ward can't stop them.
Okay, I'm not a big Carolina Panthers fan, but I'm definitely not a Denver Broncos fan. And I just think that Carolina will dominate.
How do you think they're
Peyton
gonna
Manning's going to step up for
They've
the
got a
occasion.
monster defense. You
So
know,
does
They
Denver.
just dominate. And
Denver's
their
the
offense,
team
their
that
offense is the
league.
best in the league. You saw them shut down
They're
Seattle
also
Seahawks.
the worst second half offense and defense in the
Well,
league.
then they come out in the first half.
And Denver, what do you
And
think
then Denver's going to come back in the second half.
with the number 1
Just-
defense and Peyton Manning?
Cam
What do you
Newton.
think they're gonna do?
Cam Newton's going to throw 6 touchdowns.
Not with DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller.
With his arm.
And throwing
Hakeem
interceptions like
Sadiq and
crazy.
DeMar.
Dab. Cam Newton.
And this
To a
was
loss.
your sports analyzer.
Hi, Rhiannon Shrillis here with Mr. Hoover. Now, Mr. Hoover, recently we've had quite a bit of snow days. What'd you do?
On my snow days, I came into work for 2 days and worked in the office, and then the other days I spent sledding, playing with my kids, and playing with my dog.
Do you have any information about makeup days?
Yes, on February the 15th, which is President's Day, which originally we had off from school, students and staff will be going to school on that day now. So February 15th we will have school. On April 1st, which is the Friday before spring break, originally we had that day off, but now that will be a makeup day as well. So there hasn't been an exact time set for the ending of school, but for those 2 days we will be in session.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Shrillis, and here I am with your dumb law of the day. In California, it is illegal for a vehicle without a driver to go over 60 miles per hour. Without a driver.
I'm Addie Stewart with your random things you can buy, and you can buy a boxer receipt off of eBay for maybe $5, and believe it or not, a box of receipts could be useful. You can use it to Walmart for price match. You can use it for that and get things for cheaper. So we're also going to talk about roll call. And roll call, you can email Mr. Johnson and list your homeroom name, and we will choose randomly the homeroom, and you will get a prize. So make sure to enter in roll call. Thank you.
And we will start that next week.
I'm Dakota, and this is Addie, and this is your overseas news. Nearly 19,000 civilians were killed in Iraq for a 21-month period. It started in January 2014 and October 2015. At least 18,802 civilians were killed. Another 36,245 were injured. About 3.2 million people were displaced.
American scientists are studying the Zika virus. It's caused by mosquito bites, and it targets unborn infants and their brains, which could lead to severe brain damage or even death. And scientists have found out that it could be over a decade before they find a cure. And officials are now telling pregnant women to stay out of certain countries to protect their unborn children. And now we're going to Clemmer and Vincent with the
North American news.
John Clemmer,
And I'm Vincent.
and we're here with your North American news.
This week in Canada, in Saskatchewan, 5 people are dead and 2 people are injured in a school shooting. The shooter is in custody and all is good in Canada so far.
Thank you, Vincent. And now I'm talking about trouble on the road. In New York, an NYPD officer had to deliver a baby during rush hour. The couple was stuck in their car on their way to the hospital, and the traffic was jammed, and an NYPD officer happened to be in the line. Also in Austin, Texas, a road rage fight goes viral from a police department camera. 2 people were injured because they were having trouble on the roads. And thank you. Last night you guys had a meet.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Well, it was our District Governor's Cup. We had actually had to postpone it from last Saturday because of the snow. So we had part of our competition on Tuesday. It was our written assessment. Our students that took written tests, they got to compete on Tuesday. And then last night was our quick recall matches. And then we had awards afterward.
Nice. Okay. So, who all placed in those areas?
Well, our written assessment tests, we have 5 different areas plus written composition that they can compete in. And it's the main subject areas of math, science, social studies, language arts, and arts and humanities. How we did in that, we had 3 people place in science. We had 1 person place in first, then we had a 4th and a 5th place. In language arts, we had 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Arts and humanities, we had a 3rd place. And then in written composition, we had a 1st place and a 3rd place.
Nice. So you guys were all over the place.
Yes, we were. In quick recall, we actually came in first last night, undefeated. We won all 3 of our matches. So we get to go into our regionals in a few weeks as one of the top seeds. So.
Where will that be held?
That will be held at College View Middle School on February 13th.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching the Friday OCMS News. Go Broncos.
Cam Newton.
Peyton Manning.
Everybody do it.